It's not over yet. I just really need to keep pushing a little bit more longer after spending 3 weeks by having a change of update by having a new target time on the goal by a minute 44.490 seconds, as my current record still remains on silver. 1 minute 43.919 seconds, as I really might have to take some more practice and get used to the new set of driving physics. Here it goes right now. Take a dive in on turn 1 and 2 at the first corner to keep it nice and neat. Alright, very good to do a deceleration check on turn 3 and 4. Take the consecutive S turns to go inside the apex. Smooth in and rev it up to go by sector 2 by exiting on turn number 6. Then you'll have to go on in turn 7. Here comes turn 9 by exiting the danger curve. Smooth in and go clear, focusing on the ghost car. Okay, gonna have to keep it together. My previous lap time is still on the ropes, as I have to keep trying to go much more longer. Alright, there you go. Now exit on turn 14. Still on the chase and still on the ropes. But I can hardly feel it. Fourth sector to go out and out, then Catskill Triangle will take the final exit. Come on, I can hardly feel it. This will have to take one more best chance of the go on moment. And oh yes, 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 I have successfully did it from the previous update and the new current update as well. Gold record has now solid fine achieved by a minute 44.382 seconds, is now right on the best queue for the new latest update. Way to go. Very good and outstanding. So you see folks, I just spent 3 weeks by having a hard effort out there to go climbing up and achieve the goal by, as usual, in about a minute 43.919 seconds was actually to be used from 2 updates ago. But now in version 1.50, 1 minute 44.382 seconds has now marked on the arrival of the goal is going to be my best comeback. Man, it takes a lot of serious of hard work racing at Suzuka Circuit to master the McLaren MP4/4 1988 is the most toughest impossible moment of all Gran Turismo history. But until then, I successfully achieved it and will go proud moment to have one best hard focus on the goal. But I can't say because one last part of the replay might have to go by a quick demonstration of example that was used to have a new old physics until the new one just actually to be coming in to be having a new set of improvement. Well, I can't say about the new driving physics, it can actually help me out as well, and just have to keep a good focus. You have to make your best mark and have your achieve of the gold record by any decimal when you're on a minute and 44 seconds. So this will have to take some few other corners that you already know about Suzuka Circuit so far. Just have to go around by turn 12 and have the spoon curve by turn 13 and 14. But very good mark on the exit by touching the apex to go straight forward before approaches on sector 4. That could be the one last best part to go out and out corner, and then the Catskill Triangle move through the grand entrance and exit by the chicane. And here's the final stretch. Make a good mark on the checker flag and successful to be achieved on the goal. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant to have a best comeback until this current update is now putting up to have some new changes. But it takes worth of effort out there to go hard and successfully by receiving 30,000 GT credit along with 18,000 and 12,000 GT credit. But after all, the friends ranking is about to go on reset that you guys really need to get back to square one from National B to Supermaster license. But one replay should do well, and this will have to take a good outcome of standings between the previous update until the current one will have to combine together as one excellent chain to combo for the prize. And for the extra, 30,000 GT credit after spending one high expensive road car from the Legend Car dealership was the McLaren F1 1994. But exactly, I just really had to take a best time to go earning up and have some more double up the earning. So there you go. After 3 weeks of doing a hard work. So there you go. After spending 3 weeks of having hard work and come up with a matter of brainstorming idea. But I mean, it takes work of practice that we had to get it right and get used to it to have a new set of driving physics to get yourself much more improved. But there you go. A second MP4/488 has now acquired to the garage. You scored gold on all the challenges. You deserve a round of applause. This gift card will be sent to your garage. Sweet! 12,000 collector points, and this is very good to be awesome as exactly. So folks, I did it. Just have one achieved final exam has now made it from the silver and going up into the gold. So the dashboard is now giving a good final outcome to have a good check and gonna have to go by proceeding in the GT menu. But I can hardly believe it, but this is very good to be on the progress to go up in about 100% progress in all gold, silver, and bronze. But very good to be achieved by having one Supermaster license for every part of the segment video in part 144 has now been worked up and have everything to go so far out there. But one other thing to have circuit experience to have a 98% progress to go by odd you know it. So license center is now being set and well done, but a reminder is a reminder to have a 6-star roulette ticket to head back to the GT garage will be well deserved to have a reward challenge. But don't worry, the next time we'll always have to be sure to have a card collection to see how it turns out very well. So let's open up the 6-star ticket and let's see the prizes should I get. Okay, one for the Vision GT on the Genesis X Grand Berlin Enta or the Porsche 918 Spider. But there you go. That could be another Vision GT road card on the Genesis X Grand Berlin Enta Vision GT concept. Just another Vision GT road card is what I need to have a very good, excellent hypercar and Vision GT type. Dual on aspiration type on supercharger and turbocharger. Alright, so looks like GT Cafe is about to go by green light available for another card collection story. I almost forgot one more thing, you guys. Whew. Talk about having a series of hard work as a reminder, because it takes a lot of patience as I just really need to go by focusing during the month of July and just have to go focusing early in August. So number 26 on extra menu is Maserati. Congratulations! You acquired all 3 cars. This completes your Maserati collection. Once you collect your present, I got some stories to tell you about these cars. Alright, one good Maserati Italian collection is now exactly to go with 2 classic and 1 modern hypercar. Beautiful and collection Maserati complete. And there's a 6-star roulette ticket has now received and acquired. So let's give a narrative story from Luca about extra menu number 26, Collection Maserati. Maserati's story begins more than a century ago in the Italian city of Bologna. In 1914, Alfieri, Ettore, and Ernesto Maserati decided to establish an automotive garage. Thanks to Alfieri's racing talent, the family-run garage quickly grew into a profitable business. A collaborator on Isalta Franchitti sports car, Maserati displayed the Trenta for the first time in the mid-1920s. It appeared on the Typo 26. Although Maserati machines were exceptionally fast, Grand Prix racing was becoming more and more expensive. In need of financial support, the family-run business was sold to Modena industrialist Adalbero Orsi in 1937. Relocated to Modena, Maserati entered a golden age in post-war racing of the 1950s. During this time, Juan Manuel Fangio, Sterling Moss, and other racing greats piloted Maserati F1 machines to countless Grand Prix victories. Making its debut in 1953, at the height of this golden age, was the A6 GCS/53 Spider. This legendary car raced for Maserati Works team in the 1954 season. In the 1960s, Maserati shifted gears, pun unintended, from race cars to real cars. Unveiled in 1972, this mid-engine 2+2 sports car drove the company's business for the next 12 years. In the 1990s, Maserati was acquired by Fiat, which turned management over to Ferrari. This MC20, released in 2020, was a dreamlike supercar worthy of the Maserati name. It was the first Maserati in a long while to run on an engine entirely developed in-house. A dream come true, it used a bit of F1 tech called pre-camber to improve efficiency. Clearly, the passion and creativity of the Maserati brothers is alive and well in the 21st century. Outstanding beautiful for the Maserati cars has now been acquired to have two classic and a single modern day hypercar for only extra menu number 26, but still remain exists of the 21st century after the brand just came out back from the 1920 when it built to have race cars to become in to have a high expensive in use. But very example to have one classic race car followed by as a single two-door sports car and the MC20. So next up, extra menu number 27 will take on to have some three-car collection in Aston Martin. Two for the modern and one for the classic is now being listed to have a 2021 Valkyrie followed by the DB11 2016, and of course the 1964 DB5 as well is going to be on sale at the Legend Car dealership, or this will have to do one receive prize to be participate in 8 driving missions in Human Comedy. 6-star roulette ticket on engine category will be received and reward will be unlocked. So folks, I'll have to be ready up, get set for having 1 hour endurance. We'll be moving forward to take on in part 145 as I'm about to wrap it up at the end of the video. But rest assured, it'll have to take one content video per only one race in about an hour. It's all about taking a good watchable eye on the clock is all I have to do, and just have to keep moving on by the next day and later on. But I'll have to leave it to myself because Super Circuit for the Mazda touring car is about to be set and go participate in round 1. So thank you for enjoying watching the video on Gran Turismo 7. I hope you enjoyed. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, then click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Follow me on DeviantArt, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, Patreon, Discord, and more social media platforms. Plus, membership is now open to everyone. Will join in to get access for a price level a month with exclusive perks, custom emoji with my OCs, and many features to help and support my channel. It's the best way. We'll always have to help each other out and gain some more subscribers. We'll have to go up and make it much more exclusive to be available at any time. I'll be see you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.